Alright everyone, and welcome back. I'm Christina, aka ThatVarietyNerd, and today we are doing a video that has been, well, in the works, to say the least. And it's been one that I've wanted to do for a little bit of time since I just moved last weekend. So, we've got an official apartment tour for y'all, because housewarming parties are not going to be a thing for the foreseeable future. We're probably not going to have one until 2021 at this point, you know, because that's just how things are going. So, on that note, we're going to just give you all a quick tour. I moved back up to Ohio, so that's exciting. But I got my own little quaint little apartment. And so on that note, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all those fun YouTube things. Without further ado, let's take a look at this place. We've settled in, it's furnished, so it's not going to just look like a barren place, probably in certain spots, but it's much more settled in, so let's do this. Alright, so as you can kind of see here, we are kicking things off in the kitchen, because that's just how we roll around here. Again, I'm recording this on my cell phone, so it's going to be a little shaky, but here we are. Got all kinds of storage, we got all sorts of coffee stuff, we got little appliances that we brought over from the last apartment, and so we're going to take a look at the cabinets. As you can see, the stove is right over here. So over here, we have a dedicated space now for the mug collection. As you all know and have seen in my past videos, I like to drink coffee or tea or your choice of beverage, and I encourage you to do so, of course, from ideally the comfort of your own homes, because safety first. But we've got ourselves a little bit of a mug situation up in here where we got all the mugs, that sort of thing. That top shelf up there, it's where the seasonal mugs are going to be. Up in here, it's blank for right now, but we got a lot of storage right up in here. This cabinet, if I can remember which side to open things up on. That top shelf, we don't have anything up there just yet, but we have drinkware, we have more coffee mugs on that last bottom shelf, and that's where the plates are, the bowls are, that sort of thing. I have a few more little storage things like that in the next little section of the kitchen. This place comes with a dishwasher as well that so far I haven't used yet because it's just me, so I don't really need it. But we have all kinds of extra storage containers, Tupperware containers. We have lids for everything, which is a miracle in and of itself. Over here we have we have a pack of ramen noodles. Well, more like it's a 12-pack of ramen noodles, but still. We have rice, we have pancake and waffle mix, we have flour, and we got a space over here that I'm reserving for what we're getting tomorrow, which is going to be a mini shelf sort of thing to put spices in, because I miss my spices quite a bit. We got more storage up there, but I can't reach it, so that's kind of out of the picture. We've got all these different shelves in here where we're gonna have stuff probably at some point, like, you know, your flour, sugars, that sort of thing. And then here's all the miscellaneous crap that I couldn't figure out where else to put. So I'm thinking like we extend this bottom shelf at the very least out to maybe get like a little crock pot at some point, like your smaller appliances, minus the coffee maker, because the coffee maker's gotta stay. And then we got pots and pans down here, minus the one I have on the stove. Got potatoes, because potatoes. We got cutting boards here. They've seen better days. We also have a cooling rack for baking stuff. We've got cleaning stuff up the wazoo down here. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything down here. Dishwasher, fairly self-explanatory, plenty of space. We got the stove, so very much an upgrade from my last stove. And we kind of went with this purple, black, and white sort of theme. That's the oven down there. Then we have our flatware and little odds and ends here, like measuring cups and stuff like that. We've got bowls, we have the colander, we have the lids, and then we got these matching measuring cups that are extra from the storage containers that we got with the little labels and stuff like that. Then we have extra kitchen towels, we have extra like sandwich bags, plastic wrap, and then down here we got, oh, alright, well that got stuck, it's fine. We'll figure it out. We got like different, same thing here, kind of like aluminum foil, parchment paper, wax paper, plastic wraps, that sort of thing. And then of course, in the fashion of MTV Cribs from the early 2000s, holy crap, that was 10-15 years ago. Here is the fridge. So It looks bare for right now, but keep in mind I just moved in a week ago and I've been cooking this entire time. So it's gonna get much more full as we go for over time. Got the freezer up here, so this one's a little bit more stashed than down here, but again, we're gonna go grocery shopping next weekend once the 14 days are up, that sort of thing. But yeah, there's the kitchen. This is where I spend a good chunk of my time in general, so there you have it. So one thing I love about this new place is that basically I have twice the amount of living room space. So in that corner over there, and I don't know if my finger's in there, right over there, and yes, that is iced coffee that I just made on the little shelving space. This is my little work area, so this is where I spend 35, 40 hours a week working from home full time, so that's a thing. We'll go into the living room space in just a second, but we got some stuff in here. So in this little space, we have extra printer paper, little sentimental things that we might throw out near the holidays, like cards and stuff like that. We got just notebooks and important papers in that little space. And then we have some crafting supplies in here, like markers, mainly markers and just colored pencils and stuff like that. So over here in the workstation, we got ourselves like some sort of organization. So we have highlighters and just dry erase markers in that little space. We got the colorful pens over here with the stapler and extra staples. We got all black pens. So if y'all run out of pens, you know who to go to. And then of course, we have little things here and there, you know, just to make sure, you know, got a free little koozie thing back when I went to Kentucky, and so I held on to it and used it as kind of like just somewhere to put like pens and markers and stuff like that. So those are what I use the most. So there's like a couple permanent markers in there, some highlighters, some pens, and just different colors and stuff like that. Over here, this is a conglomerate of a mess, but this is the closet. We got a brand new vacuum this past week, which is exciting. So I built this, what was supposed to be a 9-cube shelf thing, but the middle shelves weren't cooperating, so that happened. But it worked out to my advantage because I have somewhere to put this vacuum in. But we have these two container things right here. It's kind of a mixture of just like, you know, batteries, extension cords, extra plugs, instructions for things, and, you know, little things like sewing stuff, that sort of thing. Back there are boxes, but you all don't want to see that. But you do want to see is the next currency of 2020, which is the toilet paper board. So before I moved, I got crazy and got a 30-pack of toilet paper because I'm like, well, we probably should stock up on this just in case. So that happened. So we got the toilet paper stashed right in there. We got some paper towels. We have some like a couple of notebooks right there. We have just odds and ends down there. Up here, we got some, again, odds and ends, like our old tapestries and stuff like that. And you'll see in just a second that we don't really need a whole lot of decoration in this apartment because of just how light and bright it is and all that stuff. We got our seasonal stuff over here. We might upgrade the tree finally this year now that I actually have space in the apartment to go a little bit more all out with decorations, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, so outside of the upgraded vacuum, there's also the umbrella that I had to put somewhere. But more importantly, we got the toolbox. So I got an actual toolbox, so in case we need to fix things, we've got tools. And then over here, again, it's mainly like a coat spot. We got some extra hangers because if and when we can have people over to our homes, once again, then they've got places to put their coats because I'm a decent human being and also like to keep things organized. Down here we have reusable bags, we have bottled water, and then up there is degree number 1 out of 2. The second one should be on its way. It went up to my mom's place, and so eventually it'll get here. And degree number 2, meaning my master's degree, that's my bachelor's degree up there. And so the goal is to hopefully get a couple of frames and have them nice and hung up because, you know, we need to show off our accomplishments. Also, one little thing over here, we have a stash of masks. So the keys are kind of right above it. I'm not going to show them, but the keys are right there, right above it. So I just put in a little command hook up there. So that way I can have my keys and remember to pick up a mask before going anywhere. Simple life hack given the times that we're in, that sort of thing. we have the living room, and yes, that is a sectional couch. That is one of the exciting parts of moving. We have this really cool little decorative shelf. I have a little award over there in one of the spots. Some various assorted things in terms of like plush toys and stuff like that. Because you know what, why not? So up here we have Pikachu, we have a penguin up here, and we have that delightful little poster thing that I got for like $5 somewhere. So that happened. On the second shelf we have mainly just some tissues and of course little decorative things. This is where some of the magic happens. So we have the two headsets that I use. One's a Turtle Beach, another is a Logitech. We have the capture card so we can capture Xbox footage. We've also got the cord to charge up the Xbox controller. And then down here, same thing, we have some graduation stuff from 2018 now 2020 because 2020 is a thing and we haven't had graduation like in person or anything yet to properly celebrate. So we have mainly just some old textbooks and stuff like that. So, you know, stuff that I've been able to keep. But we also have a spiral bound EP style book over here. Over here, we got like physical copies of video games, the snowball microphone. The cord's kind of funky, if you can kind of tell. The cord's kind of a little bit funky, like that we would need, so I might replace that at some point. We have the sectional over here. We have the wireless headphones. That's my laptop over here. So very chill, very sparse. We got the coffee table right over here. Sectional can seat about like 4 to 5 people probably. We have these really nice windows and stuff. This is the cooling unit, heating unit, that sort of thing. So as you can see, I can kind of control these things. But as you can see here, the Xbox, that's where some of the magic's happening. But we have upgraded, people. We have a 43-inch TCL, almost a TLC for obvious reasons. If you're in the wrestling fandom, you understand. Then we got ourselves a brand new TV and also a TV stand. This whole thing took me about 3 hours on Friday night, so that is how I spent my Friday night, just in general, putting things together, that sort of thing. But we upgraded the TV out here, and we moved the old TV, which is a 32-incher, into the bedroom. Speaking of bedroom, let's go into the bedroom. Alrighty, so we got the bedroom up next. So this is a full-size bed, which I'm excited about. We got brand new bedding. We just got some new pillows on those first two, like front pillows, the white and red ones. We have extra outlet, mainly for the tablet, so, you know, ebooks and all that kind of good stuff. So, got another big window over here. This TV was in my old living room, but because we upgraded to the 43-incher in the living room, this is now my bedroom TV. We put together this dresser not too long ago as well. We also got this very cool little, like, small lamp. It has a switch instead of like turning a knob or anything like that. So it was originally going to go in the living room, but I decided to just go ahead and, you know, put it in the bedroom, you know, to conserve a little bit of space that made more logical sense. Since this was a smaller room, you know, having a smaller lamp helps out quite a bit. Alright, the closet. So this is part one of the closet. Right here, we got laundry bin over here, laundry basket. Got some old shoes over here. We got my old backpack. So we got t-shirts over here. We have a little bin on top that has more of the dress clothes and stuff like that. Bottom bin has more of your seasonal stuff, so like long sleeve shirts, jeans, that sort of thing. And then the second half. So same sort of thing here. We got all kinds of shirts. Got extra hangers because Lord knows we're gonna get more shirts at some point. And then we got a little suitcase. So cool thing about the suitcase, what I did here, and this could be a potential space-saving hack, there we go, is that, so a lot of the extra hangers I had, I didn't want to have any boxes because I was getting so fed up with boxes. What I did was I put all the extra hangers inside of this luggage case. So if you're wondering how to save space without having to get rid of your travel stuff, just put in your old hangers, and then when you go to travel, you just have to set them aside somewhere. And then our last stop on the tour is going to be the bathroom. So we've got the shower, we've got this brand new sort of white and green sort of theme in this room, and each little room has its own theme. We have this green and white sort of bathroom situation in here. I'm not going to showcase the toilet for obvious reasons, like that just makes no sense to me. Yes, we have a selfie stick tripod ordeal, but yeah, here's the little hand towel situation over here. Got our basic little toiletries just down here. So if you can kind of see that, there we go. And then of course you're wondering about the storage space, because storage space is what is important. So of course we have another 6-pack of toilet paper in the bottom right here. We have all kinds of just toiletries, soaps, shampoo, cleaning stuff. And then kind of the same situation in here. So we have like band-aids and like hair ties, that sort of thing. We got like toothpaste, shaving stuff, like backup pairs of glasses. And then this little shelf down here is actually, empty. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got these pure white floor towels, which we'll see if that's gonna be a mistake or not, but here we are. The cool thing is that there's a lot of built-ins, which is really nice. The hook is from apparently the last person who was here, I think, but I've just been using that as like a wash rag space. So we got hair stuff. We got some more built-ins down here. We got a little bit more of a built-in over here. And then of course the shower is, probably ideal for taller people. But here we are. Me being all of 4'10" without shoes. So just throwing that out there to the world. So there you have it. That is my brand new apartment, the little apartment tour. Hopefully you all have enjoyed this video. I love this place. I have a lot more room. Like, I'm going from around 470 square feet to 650 square feet, which is like, that is a lot more space. But I'm excited to start this new little chapter in post-grad life. So I'm excited. Getting the iced coffee, it's still a thing. But either way around, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I'm honestly really happy. I've moved back up to Cincinnati because the first go around I wasn't able to enjoy it because I was working like somewhere between 2 and 3 jobs at a time and going to school full time. So I wasn't able to really enjoy it. And so I want to be a little bit closer as well to my family. So instead of like 6-7 hours away, I'm like 3.5 to 4 hours now, which isn't too bad. It's like a half a day. So that happened, especially given the times that we're in of a lot of uncertainty. We got to reduce it, right? So uncertainty reduction theory. Either way around. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. This was something I wanted to do, but I want to get nice and settled in first. We're going to get some little things here and there throughout the year. So as we get things, just, pay attention to social media, or I might do a little bit of an update video like a couple months from now or whenever we get some new stuff, that sort of thing. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.